Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We are here in 7 Days to Die. It's been a minute since I've been in this world. And when I was here last, well, I didn't spend very much time in it. um, so this was one of the first games I tried that I think, for me anyway, is really, it's a game that was meant for PC. It's meant for a keyboard and a mouse and a wheel. And it is a bit troublesome, for me anyway, uh, to get ready to do what I needed to do and to be able to play this game. In fact, I got very frustrated when I first started playing this game. I think I made a couple videos, and yeah, I don't know that they all went too happily or well. But I played it with. Right now, there's no zombies, so we don't have to worry about getting eaten or anything. Um, I know that there's. Anytime I play a game that has a certain level of survivability and crafting, if I can get in there and figure some of that stuff out before I have to face too much kind of trouble, I like to do that. Particularly in a game like this where, you know, it's not even necessarily just about finding stuff or mods. It's about crafting better weaponry and tools by using them. So my archery skill is garbage because I just made my second bow. There really hasn't been too much to do. As far as that was concerned, uh, got the old sniper here, so that's been helping me get some meat. And you can see we're on day 11. It was a rough start. I'll show you. If you don't recognize where we're at, I'm just trying to stay out of the rain. Sorry. We are in a place called Parish Town, or Parishton. I don't know. I think I started over here somewhere. So you can see the massive amounts of map I've already explored and discovered. No, I popped out somewhere out here in the wilderness. I don't have any zombies on. I thought I'd spend like a day or two goofing around, looking at some of the different little houses and crap, and maybe advance a little bit. But unfortunately, there was a bear that lived there that killed me that said no. So I said, I'm leaving. And I decided, I knew I wanted to get to this town to sort of get established, even though it wouldn't be necessarily a smart thing, I don't think, for me, if the zombies were on, obviously. But I knew it would give me a lot of space, a lot of looting, a lot of time, and resources, so that I could sort of figure out how to start playing this game again. That's basically what I've been up to. But I just planted my first. Well, no, that's not true. I just grew my first successful little group of crops. I was concerned. I was like, and I hope I get at least 2 or 3 in the yield for these things. And you do. You can just come up and grab some yucca. Got some taters down. And I planted a row of trees. Just for giggles. So, preferably, I mean, I did play enough to realize that this, especially here early on, would probably not be the best place for me. But, like I said, I wanted a lot of resources, a lot of loot, and I really wanted to see, like, okay, what is it that you need to do here? What is it that really needs to be, you get your grind on, and what kind of tools you're going to need. And so I've been working on it pretty good. You can see that my skills are getting up there. Everything except for the sniper rifle I've made. tool-wise, it's probably time for another bone shiv. I could probably make a nicer one of those. And then, don't have too much money. But I've hit a few drops. Drops are pretty easy to get from here. I need to get, I don't know if there's a level where I can make these. I mean, there is. I'm not at it. Been standing in the rain again. And I know that door's ridiculous, but it just looks better than all the other doors. I can't. And I even wasted some window panes. But we got a decent amount of light in here. I decided to quit falling in the hole. And even though this is generally more, because this is from my chest to the workbenches over there, you only kind of fall in this way. But this place came with a workbench. We got the forge going. I did cheat in $500. You can see we used 101 already. Whatever. I don't feel bad about that. Oh, I got this glue on me. There's a room left in the trash can. Oh, and I also cheated in those repair kits because I don't know how to make them work. I still don't know how to make them work, so I was trying to make it work. I only had like one at the time. Now I have three, but that I found legit. But I was like, I was trying to repair my wrench. But apparently I need to get to forged steel. Where I am not quite there yet. I think I need more points. Ugh. But this is what I'm talking about. This is, I mean, you know. Steel smithing. Construction tools. 40? Anyway, so hopefully I'll find some stuff, is the idea. Lots to loot. I've hit a few things. Shamway here has been keeping me alive. I got a lot of food goodies from there. A lot of bottled water. So I haven't had to worry too much about the meat. I have gone out to go hunting a couple times. But we got all kinds of canned foods and sham sandwiches, and oh, I gave myself some miso soup too. So I have some miso soup. And we can always run out to the vending machine if things got pretty desperate. But I think that it's going better this time, and the reason I just kind of wanted to make it's not going to be like a long video or anything, but I was thinking, you know, I've learned a lot. So when I decided to start playing some of these games that are, we'll say the difficulty is a bit more. And they're basically a bit more of what I would consider a PC-oriented game, a game that pretty much would, it's going to run better, it's going to play better, it's going to perform better on the PC. It's just it, period. I know that. And I'm not even playing it on a next-gen console. I'm playing it on PlayStation 4. So, and I watch people play this game, and I watch PC players play. It looks good, and you know, when that day comes, if it ever comes where I get the PC, that'll be great. But I got really frustrated and kind of crappy about this game. I gotta be honest, attitude-wise. Uh, you know, here's the pros of this game in particular. There's certain games that I like. I don't have any problem with a zombie game. I love a zombie game. Give me zombies, I'll shoot zombies all day. So that part is exciting for me. The aspect of having a survival game where I actually want to kill and hunt and fight. Close, huh? Okay. Not sure how to... What's up, buddy? Okay. If that's the... Hey! Where'd the drop go? Oh, it's right over there. Yeah, they come in really close over here. That's another nice little benefit. Oh no, I wasn't really paying attention. Not good. Anyway, so I started playing this one first, and then there it is. I started playing Ark and Green Hell and Conan, and I think that by being able to play those games and getting a bit more used to the idea of this weird kind of controller interface for a game that really is supposed to be meant to be played on a PC, that things might go just a bit better this time. And I can say for 100% that is truth. So it took me a minute. I was a little irritated and frustrated for the first. That's why it's not being broadcast. 11 days. It took that long. I was like, okay, cool. I can at least introduce the idea. What kind of goodies? Medical stuff. But the other thing that inspired me just a bit, in particular, because I play a few survival games. Well, here's the point. So one of the issues I have with playing Green Hell is that I feel bad about throwing spears into the heads of those dudes. I don't know why. I just do. I know it's a video game. I'm not a knucklehead. And I know I have nothing against anybody that loves that game and plays that game. And the building in it, I think, is just really fun. An interesting sort of take on it. And, I'm really curious. I want to get back into it because I want to build some tree houses. I know that it's available, I believe, on PlayStation 4 now. So I'd like to get back into that, but I also am like, man, there's some weird... I've never really done most of the story. I've done tons of hours in that game just building and playing, and hardly ever played the story mode or whatever, or with the natives on it, because I just don't want to throw spears in their heads. I feel bad about it. And when I play The Long Dark, I play that like a hunting survival game, because one, I don't think the wolf mechanics in that are very good. Two, a lot of it's not realistic. Why is one wolf chasing me and trying to kill me, even though I have a pistol or a rifle or whatever, Why do I need a torch and a rock and I become the most godlike being in that game? So I play that in sort of a survivability type place. So my inspiration, and again, I didn't want to put anything in the title or anything, but I watch varying people play, and Glock 9 is doing a series right now. I think it's called Aftermath, and he's playing here with no zombies, as sort of like a very sort of, it's survival. You still have the elements. You still have bears and I guess snakes or whatever little other things that are out trying to kill you. You still got to feed yourself. You're in a world where you're definitely going to be getting some less stuff. And interestingly enough, I think, I don't have any eggs, do I? Any eggs? I think I'm out of eggs. I got 2 eggs. Okay, whatever. That's one bacon and egg. Pizza still needs food. Alright, let's go. Y'all. Oh, there's no. Go. Anyway, I hate when I start sticking my head in the menus because I get distracted. All this medicine, I don't even know what to do. Here? Yeah. Yo. Oh, I got 3 good bandages now. Not that it should matter too much, I wouldn't guess, but I did get killed by a bear, so I mean, it might matter. I'm even there for now too. Okay, that's it. But anyway, so his series is there's no zombies. The people are gone. The zombies are gone. You know, there's traders and I think he's playing the Navis game map. I'm not sure. Anyway, but that's not the point. That's the thing that I like to do, and it was originally the approach that I was taking to this game. But then I actually played with the zombies, and I thought, well, maybe if I did zombies at like 50%. Or I think you can go down to 25%. That might be a little more fun. For me, because it's a bit more of a dead world. And there's nothing wrong with playing it in normal either. I've done that some too. My approach would be very different. And like I said, now that I'm feeling it, you know, I'm telling you, the first 2 days I didn't know I could scroll through this bottom bar. I was like, why can I only use these 2 things? Why do I even have these things in my hotbar? Because I was just using the directional pad instead of the... It's kind of a game changer. Important to know earlier on than usual. Let's go to the thing, look at the controls, listen. That's not how people play games, and you know it. If that's how you play games, congratulations, you're better than me. Otherwise, it takes a little time for old pizza here to get it together. But I can't even tell you how stupidly proud I am of my dumb little crops here. I'm gonna start seeing about some different recipes. But anyway, I've looted the Shamway, I've looted the bookstore, which had well, no, actually, I did get a couple good recipes. I've got more good recipes just out of random bookcases, though, than I did from the Cracker book. We hit the tool store. I had a level 90, 44, and a 70 something, 78 maybe, wrench. So thank God, because that's why I have all the iron that I have right now. I've got tons of car parts. I think I have everything. I might have most of what I need to make a mini bike. I realized that those stupid shopping baskets I keep forgetting are important. My stash is building up, though. Oh, it needs 3 wheels, doesn't it? Or is this a set? That's what I don't understand. And that's why I'm playing it like I am. I can't even imagine being on the server. I would just be destroyed. It would be embarrassing. It would just be like... It would be worse, I think. Unless you... No, it would just be worse than, like, you know... Noob River on Conan Exiles. You just death and destruction would abound. Is this on? Yes. Alright, turn this off. This is all that wood. Tell me I'm hungry. Oh, I'm everything. Perfect. Let's have a drink. I'll drink one of mine. Need one of these. Has some liquid in it. Oh, it's 100. And then grilled meat time. Oh, did I make charred meat? I think I made charred meat instead of grilled meat. Look at that. You're like day 11 and you're getting up only. Listen, you don't know the troubles I've seen with bears and issues in the beginning of this first few days, but we're moving along. Now, big props to being able to have a crafting table right away. Obviously. Not even sure I can make one yet. I don't think so. However, the point that I wanted to make is that Pizza's back here playing a different game for several reasons. I was actually going to do some Fallout 4 building on my Croup Manor project, but I went in to do that and Fallout 4 decided to uninstall all of my mods. And I was like, are you serious? I've got to go back in. Figure out every mod I had. Sorry, Pizza's having headset issues. Figure out every single mod I had and then redo that, put them all in, and then redo the order in what should hopefully be the same. It's like, nope. I re-downloaded 7 Days to Die. It's ready to go. I think I'll spend the next couple days doing that. But that's why I haven't done any Call of the Wild videos. That's why I haven't been playing really much of anything else. I've been back here just trying to... Oh, I'm getting wet again. Trying to get myself straight on just how this game works, how the mechanics work. I'll do this dry run. Basically, I need to figure out how to do more leveling here. Basically, I need to gather up a bunch, I need to go Minecraft this place, or early game arc this place, and build and build and build, and try to get experience by building a base. Gathering resources, and that'll help with my tools and whatnot. Because there's no zombies, you know. And I'm not sure if, I was thinking maybe after day 14, if I can change it so that the zombies turn back on. I might just do that and just go on a rampage with whatever I got at that point. Hopefully I'll be a little bit higher leveled and have some better tools and found some more stuff. Like I said, I've definitely looted this place with the major places, but every single house, every single building, every single little whatnot, no. I've been just, like I said, I was trying to figure out how to grow blueberries and how to make this menu come up with the wheel, or figure out that I could hold something on something like this to make a menu come up sometimes. Maybe that's not it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That's my point. And I think that this will be one, like I said, you know, when I'm doing my long dark stuff, I'm always like, man, people just want to see you get eaten by wolves, dude. They don't really care about all this map knowledge and survival stuff and everything. I mean, people do. I'm not knocking those people. I'm just saying a lot of people don't. And the same thing for an approach in Green Hell. It's a really hard survival game, I promise you, without the bad guys. It's also missing a lot of things and a lot of content, and a lot of the mechanics are necessary. So just like here, I'm not getting experience for fighting all the zombies. I'm not getting any loot either. So that's a pretty hard negative in any game, but particularly in Green Hell. So as far as like a survival building fun game, maybe I'll show off some builds in that. But other than that, I don't really see that being able to be a series. Here, though, I think it works in both directions. You can have, and again, I you know, it's Glock 9's baby. I'm just pointing it out. And that's it. And legitimately, I do play games like this and other games like this, and this game like this. If you want to go dig through my videos, this is how I originally approached this game. But the real true idea is, like I said, that's all Glock 9 to put a series out and say, hey, we're just dealing with the dead world. Pretty dope. Reminds me of the there's a challenge or two in The Long Dark that kind of run that way too. So anyway, that's kind of like the point of everything I need to say today. I'm just going to keep playing this game today. I got the day off. Everybody's got their own crap to do. I don't even need to make dinner. But I'm going to do a lot of looting, I think, for the next 24 hours in game, and hit as many of these houses and really just another wrench. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I feel like I've gotten enough. I want to do some more cooking, see what I can do with some of this other stuff. And since I got to get my crafting tools, I mean my tools and stuff up so high, I think it's time to start building a bunch of stuff. I mean that's the other thing. You're not building spikes. You're not building traps. You're not building anything really. I'm just living in this building. So maybe I'll take on a side project and build a little house somewhere outside the rain. All right, well, I think that's good enough for now. Just to let you know why I'm not putting out a ton of videos or anything. We'll get some hunting videos out. I was a little frustrated with my last one. Whatever. I'll redo my mods. Pizza's also having, if you hear some clinking, Pizza's having a couple beers today because I also have now true responsibilities. But Pizza's also an old ass adult, and I can do what I want. That's right, I'm an old man. I can do what I want. Which is including playing this game. So, like I said, if you tried one of these games and you're a little frustrated, just get used to it. I don't know what to tell you. Pizza's been working on it. Pizza's heading towards 50 years old. And I can tell you, if you're still using the controller, well, that's on you. There's really nothing to complain about. You're just going to have to get used to doing weird stuff with your fingers. And well, maybe you're already used to that. I don't know. No, I don't know you. But you got to get, focused on, like I said, learning quick maps whenever you can. Learning to what your go-to other things are. Figuring out what your directional pad is actually doing, how to zoom, and yeah, how to grow corn and yucca, and steal gas from gas pumps. And the only reason this car is left is because I thought it looked cool to have at least one car at the passing gas. And it's red. I like red. It's not my favorite color, but it's up there. So, all right, gang, I'm going inside. I'm going to get a plan together. I'm going to dump a bunch of crap out of my inventory. And I'm going to start looting. Hopefully I can get something other than the sniper rifle. Although it's very handy. And do some hunting with the bow. Hopefully. But like I said, I think I'm going to need to turn these zombies on. Alright. If I can. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. If you watch any of my other stuff will be coming out soon. Otherwise, y'all be good to each other. Have a great day.